Hello,
Hello.
and welcome to round 2
Yes.
of the horror experience. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be asking yourselves, well, what is round 2? Well, let me break it down for you a little bit. We just got done recording the Great Crystal Lake debate. We saved everything. Everything was going well. And then we go to play it back, and all of a sudden, the damn thing disappeared.
Correct.
We searched everywhere, and the fuck, it just gone.
Like a puff
for
of smoke.
fucking ever.
Puff of
Gone.
smoke.
It was there, and then it was not. So, here we go again
Yes.
to do
Round 2.
the Great Crystal Lake debate. Blah, 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 blah. See, I can't even talk now. So this episode may be, God knows where this one's going to go. The first one I thought was pretty good. This one, just hold on, folks. We're going to do the best we can. As always, I am your host, The Butcher, and the man across from me, the man that needs no introduction, Mr. Schizo the Clown.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Jesus. Technology. A blessing and a curse. Either way, folks, let's get into it here. We got some news for you. And, of course, how we always start off with the news, we've got a new documentary that's going to be coming out soon. It's called In Search of Nosferatu. Intriguing.
It is.
It does sound, and for good reason. Because this documentary, folks, is a global archival hunt for the surviving, decaying prints of F.W. Murnau's 1922 Nosferatu.
That's an excellent film.
Boy, I wish I could be a part of that.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
And, I mean, they've traveled across Mexico City. They've traveled across Seoul. They've traveled across, I'm going to try to say this correctly, Bratislava. I could be saying that wrong. Among other stops. And this we don't know when this is coming out yet. They're discussing distribution, all that good stuff. They may be like restoring it with a score and everything else, but from the it sounds very intriguing to find the original prints, and hopefully it can be restored, but maybe they've already done it. They're talking about distribution. We don't know. Either way, folks. And also the old Patton Oswalt is a part of this. So he was in Chain Reactions. Of these who've not seen the documentary on Texas Chainsaw, Chain Reactions, very good documentary. Stephen King's even in on it. Talk about Texas Chainsaw. So, that's something to look out for. David Letterman. Okay. Or was that Johnny Carson? I don't know. Either way, I was flicking the card, folks. Okay. Next up, a new film adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft's Herbert West Reanimator. I don't know how to feel about this.
Right.
Since the original Reanimator is such a timeless classic.
It really is.
This is in the works from the Haunting in Connecticut writers Adam Simon and Tim Metcalf. And production is supposed to begin in June of this year, and set reportedly to star in this is the great Malcolm McDowell.
Yes. Yes.
But now, what kind of role he's going to have, I don't know.
Right.
That's going to be. Look, Malcolm McDowell, he's a fucking legend.
Yes.
But honestly, I'm going to be honest here. My colleague may come across the table in a minute at me. He ain't Dr. Loomis.
No, he's not.
It didn't. That did not. Donald Pleasance is Dr. Loomis.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Shut the fucking door. End of discussion.
Yeah,
Moving on.
He should not have been in that role.
Moving on. The Great Crystal Lake debate, folks, with all the buzz that has been going on about this series.
A lot.
There is. How we mentioned in the news on our last podcast that there was big news coming on that following Monday, and it did. Shit. Plug it in. My board's dying now. Dad.
Oh, no.
my box over there, the cord, the charger, the yeah.
Oh no, not another plug it in moment.
We're another plug it in moment. So, folks, this is absolutely freaking haywire. Look down in the box. There's a cable. You know what, Schizo, keep them going.
Oh dear, here we go. So, the Great Crystal Lake debate. We're pretty much going to be breaking this down a little bit on what we think is going to happen, how this is going to happen, what they should do in order to make a successful fucking show, which, humorously enough, is only 8 episodes long, and how they're going to cram all that shit in there, we don't know, but we are going to debate and speculate. Welcome back.
Not masturbate, folks. Speculate and not constipate.
Have you ever had days like this?
Be no before, and there'll be no gas. Not a sponsor.
No.
Okay. Moving on. Sorry about that, folks.
Back to the task.
We're about to lose the old board there. Dear, could you be so kind as to shut the curtains and hit our lamp, please? Folks, this was not expected. We're having to do this over again.
Yep.
We are not prepared. We're like
but
all
we
over
really
the
couldn't prepare. There's nothing to really prepare with. We're just, like I said, speculating and...
yeah, I know, just like equipment-wise and
Oh,
everything
yeah.
else, but okay. Here we go, folks. The Great Crystal Lake debate with everything that's been going on. And they have... we thought we were going to get this in December. Now the news coming up on that this following Monday is that the new release date is October 15th of this year. So we're getting it early.
Yep.
Which, I don't know, could be exciting, could not be. I don't know where this is going to go.
Right. There's a lot of ways it could go. We just hope it goes to a better direction. Damn it, Bino.
Okay. Okay. All the shenanigans going on here. The Blairstown Diner will be having a watch party on the 15th of October, which I think is
Badass.
awesome. Those who do not know, yes, the Blairstown Diner is still open for business. It's almost Friday the 13th themed. They have a wonderful menu. I have not been there yet. I hope to go soon.
Same.
But they do have a site, the Blairstown Diner. It's on Facebook. You can look them up. They do all kinds of stuff. They have all kinds of events. If you're in the area or just planning a trip, hell, Memorial Day's coming up. Take a damn trip to Blairstown, New Jersey.
That's right.
I wish I could, but unfortunately,
Our jobs suck.
Yeah, and it's like a little over 11-hour drive for us.
Yeah.
What?
It's doable.
Ladies and gentlemen, that came from the boss. That Lost Star episode a while ago. Either way, Crystal Lake Tours is also getting ready to kick in their season. Their tickets are available. If you look up Crystal Lake Tours on Facebook or their website, you can see all the rundown of the schedule, and they do overnights. They do a screening of the movie by the lake. They do all kinds of cool shit. Another place I want to go. So you may want to check them out because their ticket, and I'm telling you, tickets go fast.
Understatement.
So especially if it hits a Friday the 13th, they sell out.
Those
like
tickets
that.
might as well not even exist.
Yeah,
They sell so fast.
But definitely something you want to check out, folks. So look into that. This will be streaming on Peacock.
Yes.
This October. And God, where do we begin again, man? There's so much. Well, say there's so much. There's just a lot of speculation. And there's a lot of things online and on the internet. You really kind of have to be careful what you read into.
Yep.
Because as soon as something hits about something like this, dude, everybody just starts posting shit, whether it's true or not. We've made a few notes. Again, we don't know a whole heck of a lot. We're going on what little bit we've read and what we know and what we're going to, as Mr. Schizo the Clown filled you in on, our predictions. So, I know when it started, it immediately almost got canceled. I know A24 pulled out.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Fuller was a part of this. He left, and we thought, oh, shit, now this is not going to happen, which, to be honest with you, in the beginning, it did not bother me any. I was like, okay,
Nope.
great.
Not whatsoever.
A major retooling happened. I don't know what that means. I know that there were going to be, like we had talked before, there was going to be like an hour-long episode in the snow, and the lake was going to be frozen, and it was going to be an hour-long chase scene on the... No, I cannot...
Yeah, no.
How in the hell were you going to play that out for a fucking hour?
Right.
So, they were saying a lot of stuff was over budget. It didn't need to be. Before A24 lost their ass, they said, we're pulling out.
Yep.
And I don't blame them. Well, everything got retooled. Brad Caleb Kane came. That's all, folks. Brad Caleb Kane came in, replaced Fuller. A24's back on track. So, and this is where it starts getting confusing, folks.
Oh, yeah.
Brad Caleb Kane is calling it a paranoid 70s thriller. It has all the DNA of a slasher without quite being a slasher. Don't know what the hell that means.
Nope.
Ingenious kill sequences, death, and murders. So, you're saying...
We're getting suspense.
A
Cool.
DNA of a slasher without quite being a slasher, but with ingenious kill sequences, deaths, and murders. So, which is it?
Right.
Are we getting kills? Are we not getting kills? Are we getting, a paranoid 70s thriller, a DNA of a slasher without quite being a slasher.
Wait, what the
So
hell?
is it, okay, so there's going to be ingenious kill, but it's not going to be
It can't-
back to back to back.
No.
But the first Friday the 13th wasn't back to back to back either.
Nope.
We got a kill, and we got a movie played on.
Mhm.
We got a kill, and a movie to play on, build up a little bit, another kill.
Right.
I mean, it really didn't start happening till towards the end,
right.
middle towards the end. But so I mean, I don't really know what to really speculate on that. It's just kind of weird.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not quite sure what to expect here, on this. I know they've been talking. Of course, they got 8 episodes done. They're done. They're in the books. This is what we're going to get this October. Originally, before this retooling, when they first announced everything, they were supposed to sign on for a mandatory 2 seasons. So whether it did good or it failed, we were going to get 2 seasons anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know if that changed. I don't know. I tried to see because they're only talking about these 8 episodes, and they're talking about this is a prequel leading up to the first Friday the 13th. Then there's that rumor of Crystal Lake taking place 9 months after Jason's death. That's not a trusted source, but that's one of the things I read. So will we be getting a season 2? Surely they're not going to give us 8 episodes and then kill it.
Right.
Because, okay, so you sign on for 2. Now, we all know, since this lawsuit and everything else has happened, that we haven't had Friday the 13th in God knows how long. What made Friday the 13th the great film that it was? Jason Voorhees. He's a household name.
Mm-hmm.
You see a hockey mask, you automatically think Jason Voorhees. You see a machete. He did for the hockey mask. Machete is what Leatherface did for the chainsaw, and
right.
It started. Well, you could say it started. Michael started it all in 78.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But Jason really wasn't. When they did Friday the 13th, they had the title.
And that's all they had.
And that's all they had. They had other projects going. We're going to get really deep into this when we do our Friday segments, but just give you a little rundown of why we're going the route that we are with this is, to long story short, they had a name. That was all it was. They had the most terrifying movie ever made. And that was it. And then to fast forward, They did some screeners. We need one more scare. Well, we're talking about this Jason character. Why don't we have him come up out of the lake at the end? So they did that, released the movie. Now we had what? After the first one, 9 more movies. They didn't expect for this to go for that far.
Right, because like you were saying, originally Jason wasn't even going to be seen in the first one.
Yeah.
It was like, well, like you said, one more jump scare. Let's give him Jason.
The most highest grossing franchise in horror movie history. Friday the 13th, folks. And so this is supposed to take place everything prior to the first one. Are we going to get a season 2? They're just mentioning 8 episodes. Season 1, I don't know. I mean, I guess sometimes they don't really necessarily mention the second season until it begins.
Or until
Let's
they
see
see
how
the success of the first
season
one.
1. But I mean, heck, if you're automatically signed on for 2 seasons, you know we're going to get a second one.
Right.
But
What
I
if
can
that-
understand that they don't have all that written yet.
Right, because that might have been part of the retooling.
It's kind of like Walking Dead. As we were watching that one season, they were filming the next one.
Right.
While we're watching these episodes, they're filming like, for the next one's coming up. But
Right.
We know, they've cast a lot of people for this.
Yeah.
And it's going back in time, so we're going prior to the first one. So they just to kind of make it short and sweet, they've cast someone for Dorf, the one. Remember the dorky police officer? We ain't gonna stand for no foolishness.
That's right. Settle down, Tonto.
Yeah. They've cast him. They've cast the Christies. They cast the guy in the truck. They cast. So everybody's like this younger version of themselves. Linda Cardellini is playing Pamela Voorhees. They cast Callum Vinson as a young Jason. But here's the thing, folks. They've also cast an adult Jason.
Which is too early for him to even be remotely thought about as far as I'm concerned.
This individual is a Zachary Branch. Now, I don't know who he is.
No.
I've seen the picture of him. All I can tell you is he's not going to be I don't know what your version of adult is, but he would be a teenage Jason.
Right.
Look, my speculation is this. Look, the fans are already upset. We've been upset since the lawsuit. We haven't had a Friday the 13th. A lot of us have written this off.
Yep.
It's just being done. And we also know they're going to do another movie. Like we've they announced. I mean, the funny thing about it is the lawsuit. If you want to look up, if you're not familiar with the lawsuit, the newest video game that they came out with on PS4 was what started it. And it went on forever. We didn't think it was ever going to be done with. To be honest, I thought it would keep going.
Yeah.
The way that the judge ruled on it almost seemed to me like he was just tired of hearing the shit. He's like, you know what? You're going to get this. You're going to get this. Court is adjourned,
Yeah.
And then you're looking at it saying, well, shit, dude, they're still going to have to shake hands for anything to get done.
Right. And good luck with
They
that.
can't do anything.
Nope.
The movie rights were still in entanglement, so they couldn't do a movie. So, okay, we're going to do a series. But one only had rights to a certain amount of it. The other one had a certain amount of rights to it. But again, you can look it up and look at all of the legal jargon. Trust me, folks, it's kind of makes your head hurt a little bit to read it all.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you to the great Larry Zerner, who played Shelley in the third one, who is an attorney now, who kind of broke it down for all the fans and kept us informed throughout the lawsuit.
Right.
But Cunningham and Horror Inc., soon as the thing got done, Miller and the other guy, and I cannot remember his name, decided, okay, well, let's do a series. And I thought, oh, great, here we go. Okay, I get it. You can't do a movie because the movie rights are still tied up. Okay, I get it. We don't know how long that's going to take. Oh, we're going to do a series. Okay, folks, and I've read these in the comments too, cash grab.
Oh, yeah.
I get it. This movie, this franchise has been lying dormant for years. It has made nothing except for what little puny box sets that they've thrown together. They threw that one box set together, and only 1 through 4 were remastered. Half of the disc didn't work. You had to send in to get replacement disc. I mean, they threw the shit together to make a cash grab, man. That's all it was. So they're trying to do everything they can. Well, come to find out, Cunningham doesn't have all the pull that he thought he had. So they were able to take everything. Jason, the name, well, not so much the name. They're calling it Crystal Lake because I think Cunningham still has the rights to the name. Because like I said, it was split. Folks, you'll have to read it. I can't remember everything like was split.
That's kind of funny, though, because it literally says at the beginning of the second one that the characters were based on what Miller did.
Well, the judge is ruling, if you're going to get this and this and this, you're going to get this and this and this, now get the hell away from me.
But see, that makes no sense, because in the first one, it clearly, black and white, written by Victor Miller.
Oh, yes.
Then in the second one, clear as crystal, black and white, based on characters made by Victor Miller.
Yeah. But, I mean, you know, everybody wants their piece of the pie. Everybody wants their cut. And Cunningham's got an ego the size of a damn Mack truck.
And he wanted the whole pie.
I mean, you know, look, dude, you didn't think his movie was going to go anywhere, and all of a sudden it did. Now you don't want to pay the people responsible for helping you get to the top, you asshole.
That's exactly what happened.
So when he finds out they're going to do this series, here comes Cunningham. And, we're going to do a movie now. I thought, oh, shit, here we go. We're going to get a series. We're going to get a movie. We're going to get 2 different timelines. One's going to do something that the other one doesn't like, and it's all going to come to a damn screeching halt again.
Yep.
Well, folks, I can sit here and tell you today that we are getting Crystal Lake because all 8 episodes are done.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting it on October 15th, unless something happens. And we're going to get a movie. We don't know when. We don't know anything about the movie except for they're going to do it. That's all we know. We don't know who's tied to it. We don't know who's directing. We don't know who's in it. We don't know anything.
Right.
So, to me, if you want to keep the fans engaged in this, the way that I'm thinking this could go, there's going to be 2 seasons. All right, let's say. We know there's going to be 2 seasons. So supposedly it's Pamela Voorhees. She has some kind of singing career. She wants to be a singer or something. She abandons this career to take care of Jason. Now, we all know Jason is
deformed as hell.
He's not a very good swimmer.
No. He should have been watched.
Yeah, every minute. He was, as you know the lines, folks.
That's right.
But, so, again, there's not much that, all we're getting is this going to be a prequel, so this is,
makes no sense.
Yeah, this is kind of our direction on where we think it should or could go or whatever. So, we get this. Jason's born. He's got the issue. She realizes she can't do this anymore. She's got to take care of Jason now because he needs special needs. She goes to work at the camp. Well, she was a cook at the camp, as you remembered. She cooked prepared meals and, you know.
Yep.
And then things just start going haywire from there, spiral out of control. She starts kind of getting into her dark side, depression, whatever the case may be. And then in season 1, let's pick up season 2. Like, okay, we're going to leave it on a cliffhanger, man. She's really starting to lose it. Oh, shit, the murders are about to happen. End.
Yeah.
Okay, now we see the murders. Okay, now we pick it up. And now we're going to kind of get a part 1 in a way. Like I said, they're saying they're going to do, I mean, like, he'll do a damn prequel to everything in like 2 seasons, unless it's only going to be 2 seasons. Look, folks, this is just speculation. If they're going to do 2 seasons. So, bring it into, now she's spiraled out of control, or they could even leave it on, they could leave season 1 on Jason's death.
Yeah, when he drowns, yeah.
And now this is like, okay, now this is the Pamela Voorhees that we've all, you know.
Yeah, the crazy psycho schizo who can talk to herself as Jason.
We all know and love. And then season 2. And then she starts burning, and the camp opens, and she sees it, and
yeah.
And then we kind of get in the gaps. The water was bad. There was a bunch of fires. No one knows who did any of it.
Right. We can see all those explanations.
And then, of course, leading up to now we're getting ready to see Jason kill again in season 2.
Right.
On that cliffhanger and leave everybody, because that's what everybody wants. Everybody wants Jason again. We all want to see Jason. Yeah, the first one was great, but what made it great was fucking Jason Voorhees, man.
Yeah.
The killer, Jason Voorhees. That, if they're going to do 2 seasons to keep people hooked, if you want to keep it going, that's kind of the way I'd do it.
Yeah.
That's not to say that they're going to. They may smash everything into 8 episodes and then just call it a day.
Right.
I don't know.
That would be stupid.
But you're saying adult Jason, which this kid doesn't look to be an adult. It's a teenager Jason. So, as we were saying before, you're filling in the gap.
Yes.
Between the end of 1 and 2, that period when Jason is growing.
Yeah, that
when
5-year stint.
Or, so he drowned in the lake and he came back. And I mean, so was he down there the whole time?
Right.
Was he out and about somewhere and then went in the lake? And I mean, there's a bunch of damn different ways you could go with this. But are you more or less going to fill in the gaps and give us that Jason adapting from childhood to teenager, which we really didn't get.
Right.
I mean,
no, we didn't.
We kind of got the little campfire stories in part 2 and things like that, but it really wasn't set in stone of really, I mean, how old was Jason? What the hell has he been doing all this time? I mean,
right.
We didn't know. One thing that could kind of answer a lot of these questions, if this is still a thing, I don't know if this is still confirmed. When they were beginning to talk about this, this was something that was brought to the table, that Adrienne King, the girl that played Alice in the first one and in the beginning of the second one, before she got the owl ice pick to the temple.
That's right.
Signed on for a recurring role. So, a recurring role, meaning, so we fill in the gaps, or both. You could fill in the gaps and kind of do what they did with Halloween 2018, take part 2, throw everything out, and begin the story again.
Right, pick up where the first one left off.
Because you couldn't do the second one, because again, like we just said, she got the ice pick in the temple, she's dead.
Which means they would have to pick up in the hospital when she woke up, if anything like that. Or they would have to tell us, or at least give us a flashback of when she left the hospital.
Here's the thing, folks. And we're going to cover all this on our Friday episodes because there are a lot of these.
Yes.
And this is going to actually be one of the parts, is the inconsistencies of Friday the 13th. And there are many.
Oh, yes.
We're just going to throw one out here for the sake of this whole conversation. Are you going to correct the whole, when she's talking to Steve Christie in the beginning, when she's doing the gutter and he's looking at the drawing? I don't know. I may have to go to California to sort some things out.
Right.
Pick up at part 2. She's supposedly at her house and Jason went to kill her. So you're telling me you went from New Jersey to California to kill Alice and then go back? How the hell did you get there?
Right. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of questions that could easily be answered in that gap that you're talking about. I mean, they could answer that question. It's like, okay, she left the hospital with her family. She wound up doing this stint with them, leaving because she said that's the only way that she can get her life back together is being alone and figuring things out herself. Because when her mom calls, I'm worried about you. I want you to, no, Mom, I need to be alone. This is the only way I know how to figure things out. That's
the thing, though. I mean, after you've been through all that, so you want to pick up your new roots in Crystal Lake? Right. Or do you want to get the hell out of there? So I don't know.
Exactly.
How in the hell are you going to pull that one off, folks? I mean, that's something that if she comes back,
right,
there's going to have to be a lot of loose ends that are going to have to be tied up, and a lot of corrections are going to have to be made for that to make sense.
Oh, yeah, most definitely so.
So Hollywood, if before you do that, if you haven't fucked it up already, please do your homework and don't fuck this up. Because
Right.
look, we already had this on the chopping block. We really didn't bring the axe down on it too hard for the simple fact that they went back to Blairstown, New Jersey to film.
Good
They
pro.
went back to the original camp.
Good pro.
We got Pamela's blue Jeep again. We got the red
Impressive.
oil tanker truck. So they're bringing
Impressive.
a lot of details back from the original. That is a plus.
Yes.
But we've also been let down before where
Oh.
they've had plenty of opportunity and they had the right story. Like, okay, Chainsaw, Netflix. We already bashed the shit out of that piece of shit, and I'm going to
Yep.
do it again. You had a decent storyline and you fucked it up. You fucked it up. And they've done that with a lot of movies. And who's not to say they're not going to do it with this one? I don't know. Folks, again, I'm a little intrigued.
Right.
I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with this, but I'm not holding my breath because I
No.
don't.
Too much disappointment from things past, and it's all
yeah.
literally the same end result.
Well, here's another thing, folks, and this could be rather interesting. So look, obviously, and I think we're going to see the birth of Jason.
Oh yeah, we'd have to.
We're going to figure out why Jason, or be answered the question of why Jason came out the way he did.
Yes.
Why he was deformed. And I mean, we've already seen the picture here on the Instagram of, what was it, Brad Caleb came into the bulbous head of Jason, which everybody's kind of already been poking at and making fun of.
Yeah.
But why Jason was the way he was? Was this a result of inbreeding?
Right.
Was this something else? In the past, before all this lawsuit had happened, there were talks of doing a film and introducing Jason's father. Now, they really didn't go into detail. I remember getting a script at one time that was a new Friday the 13th film. I read like the beginnings of it, and I'd never read the rest because it was absolutely horrible. I couldn't get, it was just, it was dumb. It just took too long for anything to happen, and it just, I lost interest. But they had mentioned doing this movie with introducing Jason's father, and they'd come up with a name, and I can't remember what the name was. It was something odd. It was something that, like, you don't hear all the time, like Jedediah or Obadiah or something. It was some odd name. Somebody out there may know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But that never happened. Okay, that never happened. But now that you have an opportunity to explain this,
Mm-hmm.
is that going to come up, folks? Buckle in for a second. You may have heard this, you may have not. What if? What if? And I've seen crazier things.
Oh yes.
What if Crazy Ralph was the father?
I mean, it would explain a few things, to be honest, because he did know a lot of things. And he had to have known Pamela at some point, somehow, because he knew a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've been sitting here thinking, like, sometimes I think about this, and I think he had something to do with the family. He had to know the family. I think he was a friend of the family. He was a distant relative. He was something that hit me. Wait a minute. Dude, this is a long shot. I don't even know if I want to say this, but I'm going to make a note of it. What if Crazy Ralph was the fucking father?
But see,
what the fuck?
It's funny because what if he was actually an employee of the camp, but due to his alcoholism, they had to let him go. And he met Pamela at the camp, and they had that,
What if he raped Pamela, and that's where Jason came from?
Right, when he got drunk. Yeah.
Oh.
Because they,
You know what? I had a feeling when we were re-recording this, something else may come up and this might make it. I didn't think about that before. Ooh, what if I could see this going, they're going to do something crazy like this,
Right.
and they got to, because, I mean, Jason came out
deformed.
I mean, he's, God, we all know, I mean, one eye higher than the other, big ass head.
Yeah.
I mean, so and he wasn't normal. I mean, now that's not to say that some people genes are messed up or whatever. They have their first child and he comes out and he's a little bit odd. I mean, that's not to say, but you're doing a Crystal Lake series. You want to give all of these and shocks and twists and turns, and so that there, I think, would be what the.
Yeah, that would be one hell of a plot twist.
Time.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you could reinvent this if you wanted to. Look what they did with Halloween 2018.
Right.
Look how they had kind of went with the original plan that John Carpenter had. Carpenter didn't want, he wasn't planning on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He wasn't planning on the whole Thorn cult thing. He wasn't planning on them being related. Laurie and Michael, brother and sister. Rosenthal took that with part 2 and ran with it. Carpenter didn't care, of course, because it didn't matter. Whatever got made, he got a check in his hand.
Correct.
The man knows business. Ladies and gentlemen, John Carpenter. Okay. Man, wouldn't he be great to get on the show? I wouldn't know where to start.
I know, right?
It's going to be a long ways away, folks, so we got to get you can help us get there.
Right.
By continuing to subscribe and like and spread the word and help us get bigger and bigger. We can get people like John Carpenter and, oh, man, look, if we can get to a point where we can get people on, man, I'm going to get everybody I can. Kurt Russell, I don't care. Even if I'm told no, I'm going to try.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
So keep it going, folks. Help us climb to the top so we can get some answers and ask some of the hard questions that you, the fans, and we want to know that no one else is thinking of asking, but here on the Horror Experience, we will put them on the hot seat.
Yes, we will.
We will ask the questions. Anyway, I could see it going that way.
Right.
To leave with that, like I was saying, with 2018, and I'm sitting there thinking when they first announced that, well, how in the hell are you going to, okay, so you're doing 2018, and you're going to, what was that, 40 years later or something?
Right.
And Michael's locked up and everything. Okay, so you're racing from 2 on, and you're starting with the original 78. Now you're going to 2018. So that span of that time. Michael's locked up now. And they filled that gap in with when they're walking through town. Oh, well, or that was, your mom and Michael were related, or your aunt and or whatever it is. Oh, no, that was just a rumor that got started in town. Mm-hmm. Ah, thank you.
Right.
That was well done. Well done. Simple, but well done. They didn't leave that to like, well, you didn't explain that, or you gave some stupid fucking reason.
Right. See, that kind of brings up the thought about what was brought up earlier. They could just do those 8 episodes, which could lead up to the movie, which, like we know how Hollywood likes to do, as we've stated. And tell them all about it. But we know how Hollywood likes to reimagine, reinvent, reboot. Oh, well, and if this is a prequel that leads up to the first one, who's to say that they don't fuck it up and do that, and then boom, we have a new first one rebooted, reimagined, and da-da-da-da, and that's going to fix those things that they said, talking about this, that, never mind.
Well, and then they could take this new movie from the series, wherever this series leaves off, or it could be something completely different. We just don't know.
Right, because that could also continuation with, if you will, with the films, depending on how that first one went. They could also erase from 2 on, like you were saying, and do the continuation from when she got rescued for part 2 after the series.
Yep. I mean, are we going to get, I mean, where is this series going to go? I mean, that's where we find ourselves, and here we are with the speculation back and forth of, this way, you could do this, they could do this, we could do that.
Right.
We don't know. This is just kind of our
hot take and
our theories. I mean, this could go either way. I mean, this could go a completely different direction. Neither one of you, neither I nor you or even seeing coming. Like, holy shit, how did we not see that coming?
Right. It is possible.
I mean, we could hit the nail on the head.
Right.
We just don't know, folks. But this is definitely, I'm hoping this is going to be done right. I'm hoping this is going to be done correctly.
Yeah, I mean, they've got a lot of good pros. Like you said, they're going back to Blairstown. They're using the diner, going back to the camp. They've turned that town back into the set, like from the original. They're recasting people. Well, not recasting, but casting people that look like the younger version of the other people.
Yeah, as best they
then
can.
They're bringing back the props from the other film, like the Jeep, the bike, and the oil truck. So
the bike. They got Crazy Ralph. I forgot about that. Yeah, they do have Crazy Ralph's bike.
They have a lot of good potential and tools to make a good show, but with only 8 episodes in the first season, I don't really know what they can do with that and make it like...
You know what I just thought, though? You just said it with Crazy Ralph's bike.
Yeah.
That's got to get into part 1.
Yeah,
that's when we see him with the bike.
Yeah,
like, how long did he have that bike?
Yeah, exactly.
Because he was older, and he was. I mean, I guess he could have been riding the bike around when he was young. I mean, he got lost his license because he's a drunk, never had one. He just rode a bike around. I mean, but still, and the fact that they're casting someone as an adult Jason, I still say is going to be teenager Jason.
Most definitely.
Because this kid can't do I mean, look. Folks, we all know. I mean, come on. I think we can all agree we want an adult Jason. We all know who we need to call here.
Yes,
Mr. Kane Hodder.
Absolutely.
That played. Now, I'm not taking away anything from any of the other people that have played Jason.
Oh no,
they've
absolutely
all
not
done their jobs well and respectively. And but Kane was. And dude, come on, man. We all know it's the fan favorite.
He gave Jason new life.
Oh God,
he made Jason a new character.
I'll never forget when 7 came out and I went to the theater. And that shot when he comes out of the lake, when Tina brings him back with that psychic shit, and he comes in, they got that back shot with him rising up out of the lake, and you can see his damn spine, like the bones, and he rolls his shoulder, and then all of a sudden he's like, damn, dude, Jason got big, and he's pissed.
Yeah, extremely.
Who the hell is this dude? And I wanted to know, Kane Hodder, and then... Dude, it took me, God, what was that, 88? And I just met him, what was it, last year?
Yeah.
Last year, year before, so it took that long for me to finally meet that man. But I'd always wanted to be, so I'm like, dude, this guy's he's on my list of top, all of my favorite horror people, man. Kane Hodder's a man, and I think the fans can agree that he is the fan favorite. I mean, heck, he's got the most famous kill.
Absolutely.
Of all of the good old sleeping bag scene.
Yes.
I chuckle every damn time I see that. It's just so classic.
It really is.
It's just drags her along, picks up, flings her against a damn tree. Oh, man, it's absolutely. We're going to get into more of that, though, folks, when we do our Friday series, because there's a lot more that goes into part 7. The film that I wish we would have got being Kane's debut.
Yeah.
Although... I mean, you got to hand it to him, folks. Great directing, great acting.
Yes.
Made a great film. I just wish we could have gotten the version that they originally
the perfect film, because it was great, but it could have been perfect.
Oh, it could have been. Thanks, MPAA, you bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, man. They've loosened their grip over the years. That's for damn sure. I mean, they've loosened their grip. We got Terrifier, for fuck's sake, although that's out of the Hollywood entity.
Yes, he is independent, praise God.
They still got to get the good old rating.
And he could still hit movie theaters, too. So.
And it hits the theater, and they put the good old disclaimer on the door, which I have a copy of that sitting up here on my wall in a frame.
I have a copy myself.
We had the theater print those off, and they're like, why do you want the... I'm like, why not?
Right, why not? Oh, God, yeah.
I mean, it's a disclaimer. How many times have you seen that? I mean, I haven't seen that in damn years, man. That's just I mean, to me, a lot of people think it's fucking useless. I think it's great. I think it's a great piece of history.
It's beautiful.
I think it's awesome. Either way, that's another thing that I wonder is are they going to tone this down? It worries me. A paranoid 70s thriller. I'm going to keep going back to this, folks, because it still puzzles me.
Right.
The paranoid 70s thriller. It has all the DNA of a slasher without quite being a slasher. Ingenious kill sequences, deaths, and murders.
So what? All the kills are off camera?
Oh God, don't fucking.
Is that what y'all are trying to tell us?
Don't do that.
You're doing that
God.
nonsense, that BS, just because it's going to be on a streaming service? Fuck out of my face.
I mean, dude, look, this is going to go really good, folks, or this is going to go really bad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which. We're going to have to wait till October to find this out. God, it's been so long since we've had anything from this franchise. I mean, at this point, do you just say, fuck it, we'll take what we can get? I, for one, do not want to.
Yeah.
I would rather, if you're not going to do this right, let's do without.
Yes, sir.
Again, when you do this movie, so you're talking about a movie, is this going to pick up at the end of Jason X, which would be technically the 10th one? If you don't want, okay, we're going to get into this whole spill. If you don't want to count the 9th one, it would be the 9th one, but since it's fucking 8, 9, 10, let's just say there's 10 movies.
Yep.
Sorry if you just got confused with that, but
the Great Friday the 13th debate.
Yeah, here we go. And so is that going to, because technically, when Jason comes floating through the atmosphere, which I got up and walked out, because I was, what the? She said, I want my money, but well, sir, we can't do, you have to contact somebody, so I want my damn money back.
That's right.
The shooting star with the couple sitting at the lake, and oh look, a shooting star, but really it's Jason coming through the atmosphere, and then that last scene of the mask, what's left of it, floating to the bottom of the lake, hitting the bottom, and then the good old so, we're gonna get another one, which never happened. So,
at least not a good one.
are you going to continue no? Are you going to continue the series from part 10 and do 11? Now, a lot of people are saying, well, 12 and 13. 12 being the remake. False. No, I'm sorry. 11 being the remake. False. Freddy vs. Jason being 12. False.
Yeah, no kidding.
We've already discussed that. So you're either going to have to, and they could go this route too, because before the lawsuits happened, they were going to do a sequel to that reboot in 2009. That's a time when I'm glad the lawsuit happened, because they didn't need to do a sequel to that piece of shit.
Nope.
That movie is complete damn garbage.
I'm glad I haven't seen it.
Not. I wouldn't even wipe my ass with it. It's complete garbage. And we're going to get into this. On when we do it, because I'm telling you, I'm going to tear that damn movie a new ass. It is so damn ridiculous. Those who have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm sure there's probably people out there, well, I like the remake. I thought it was, well, you know what? More power to you. I think it's shit.
Right.
And in my book, it's going to stay shit. So they could potentially finally do the sequel to that. I hope to God they don't.
Yeah, that would be kind of stupid and a little lately dated.
Listen, this franchise has been dying, if it's not already dead.
Oh, yeah.
The series could possibly breathe some life into it. The new movie could kill it. The series could kill it. Both could be the final nail in the coffin.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. With the way Hollywood is, do we want it to continue? I don't know. If it got into the right hands, we've discussed this here. We discussed it on the last podcast.
Yes, sir.
You know who to give it to.
Yes. By God.
Well, there's two people you can give it to. And the funny thing is, these aren't big name directors, man. These are indie makers, but they know how to do a movie correctly.
Yes. Yes,
they
do
know how to do it correctly. These other people don't know what they're doing.
No.
They don't know what they're doing. We're going to see, folks, when this Crystal Lake comes out. We're going to see what they're going to bring us. Now, they know that we've been here without a Friday the 13th since 2009. It's now 2026. We've had nothing. We've had absolutely nothing. The only thing we got was that retarded Angry Orchard commercial And we didn't bring this up on the last one, but we're going to do it now. That ridiculous redesign of the fucking mask needs to go. It needs to go. Now, look, I'm a huge fan of Greg Nicotero. He's a genius. I love his work.
Yes.
But you, sir, I don't know what you were thinking when you came up with that mask design. That is the most retarded thing I have ever seen in my life. I do not like it, not one fucking bit.
How the fuck do you make a hockey mask cross-eyed?
It's retarded. Now, there's a lot of people that I'm sure like it, that praise it. That's fine.
Yeah, good for them.
You are your own person. Good for you. You can take it. If you want to hang it on your wall, you hang it on your wall.
Right.
Personally, I'm going to take it out and fill it full of fucking holes because it's worthless to me.
Right.
It's stupid. It just... If you're going to do another movie, please do not put that mask in it.
No, please don't.
Please do not. So, and then this whole Jason universe thing that they've done, which I don't
no sense.
They've tried like hell to try to breathe some kind of life, to do some CPR on this franchise while we're waiting for this series and movie to come out. But to be honest with you folks, they really ain't been doing a good job. At this point, I say... DNR, do not resuscitate.
Pretty much, yeah.
But we're gonna get it anyway. So what do we have left to do, folks, except to sit here and debate it, to discuss it, watch it, and see what happens? Either we're gonna love it or we're gonna hate it.
Right.
I don't really think there's gonna be any in between.
No, probably not. It'll definitely be one side or the other.
I mean, there's, you've heard a little bit of our takes on this, folks. I'm sure you people out there probably have some different takes, some that maybe we hadn't thought of, some that, maybe you're on the same wavelength as we are.
Yep.
And some of you may have just wrote it off completely and be like, I don't even want to watch the garbage.
Well,
there's going to be a mixed bag here, folks, because it's like I said, this franchise has been laying dormant for years now.
Mm-hmm. Almost
and
20.
I'm to the point of just writing it off and just keeping the classics that we have.
Yes.
And watch those every Friday the 13th and remember it the way that I've always remembered it and loved it, and just have fun watching them again. But unfortunately, here we go with some new shit. We all knew it was going to happen as soon as that lawsuit got dropped.
Yep.
Here they come. Here, we need to make some money. And that's another thing that scares me, man. And I've read people say this. It's in the back of my mind that this could be a cash grab. And if it is, we all know how that's going to go, folks. It's going to go right down the damn drain.
Yeah, because we know that if fucking Cunningham has a bit of it, then he's really going to be in an uproar. Money.
From what I know, I don't think he has anything to do with the series. That Miller and the other guys completely just when this lawsuit ended, and the judge is like, Miller, you're going to get this, and this, and this. Cunningham, you're going to get this, and this.
Right.
And then they parted their ways. Long story short, like we said before, Cunningham realized he didn't have as much pull with Horror Inc. Miller sided with his fucking partner. They decided we're going to go this way and we're going to do all this. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I almost forgot this too, folks. Recently, here in the past month, I'd have to look this up again. I read, and I told you this at work one day, that Miller and Cunningham have put their differences aside.
Yeah, and I called bullshit because the only reason why he would even remotely put his what have you aside is because, like you said, he did not have the pull that he thought he had.
He knows he's defeated.
Exactly, and he's not going to make any more money. So he's going to kiss ass just to make money.
He might try it. He's not going to get the cut he thinks he is. I mean, of course, he's going to get a little of something because he directed it. He created the Friday
exactly.
thing.
Like, let him have his cut, but that's just it. Just give him his cut. He does not need any more. He can get less, but he does not need more.
Folks, I don't think we've seen the last of the bitterness out of this franchise.
No.
I hope we have. I hope that's true. I hope both of them have put their differences aside and said, you know what, let's do this for the fans. Let's do that. But that's, again, wishful thinking.
Yes.
I think Miller is on our side.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
I think Miller understands it. Cunningham, I'm not so sure. I think he's just his ego gets in his damn way.
Yeah.
And I think he's just so hell bent that he lost his ass on this lawsuit.
Yeah.
That he's scrambling, panicking, trying to think of something to do to keep his name in that limelight.
Yeah,
to
so
keep
he
his
can
name
relevant.
Yeah, instead of this was Sean Cunningham, now Miller and them have taken it to a whole new level. Cunningham don't want that. He wants to keep his name. So,
yes,
folks, this could end up being a train wreck.
Oh, yeah.
For all we know, we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, now everything could go smooth. We could be wrong. Everything could go smooth. These are just speculations. These are our theories, our
just our thoughts in general about
it.
it.
I mean, everything could go smooth. None of this may not even be happening. This is just what we're thinking is we don't know. We're not behind those doors. We're not at those tables having those. I wish to God I was.
Oh, yeah, most
I wish
definitely.
I could be a fly on the wall.
God, because we'd both be like, no, you're not doing that. That's stupid. What in the ever-loving pit? Get the fuck out.
Well, he'd be over there and Cunningham says something, be a fly on the wall. Bullshit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Bullshit. When he walks in the room. For those of you, that's a little reference to The Great Animal House, folks. Not a horror film, but damn it, that is a good-ass movie.
Yes, it is. That is a classic.
They don't make them like that anymore, folks.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I haven't completely wrote it off. Like I said before, I'm not holding my breath.
Absolutely not.
We're going to see what happens. That's about the only thing we can do.
Yep.
And just see where this goes. And I mean, it's either going to be good or it's going to be bad. But they've left a lot kind of up in the air. I'm sure a lot of people just kind of take it and be like, okay, we're good with that. But no. Not here at the Horror Experience, folks.
God, no.
We want to dig, and we want to know, and we got to try to figure shit out because we got to prepare ourselves for either disaster or a major comeback.
No kidding.
I don't see a major comeback happening.
No.
I could be wrong, and if I am, I will gladly come on here when the first one. I was wrong. I'm sorry. This went totally different than I thought it was. I'm impressed. I will totally admit it. But right now, I ain't admitting shit.
Right. And then let's also be fair here. If we did come back and apologize, then they turned around and fucked it all up again at the end, we'll redact it.
Oh, but look, if I'm wrong, I'll come on and say I'm wrong. But if they fuck up again, then I'm going to kick them in the balls. It's just the way it's going to be.
It'll be redacted. Like, well, y'all were doing great. We were like, holy shit, da-da-da. But then, what the fuck were you thinking?
I can honestly tell you that I'm intrigued for this series.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I said, I'm just kind of holding on by a little piece. I'm not really grabbing. The movie, I'm not even really. I could fucking care less.
Yeah.
Until we know more about it, I could fucking care less. And I guarantee you that they're not going to. It's not going to go the way we all want to, folks. It's not going to go the way of a good director, Kane Hodder. It could if they're smart.
Yeah.
If they're fucking smart, that's the way they're going. They put another Friday the 13th movie out. They put fucking Kane Hodder's name on it.
Yes.
We're going to get packed theaters again, folks.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
I mean, because, shit, how long have we been, well, we got Kane Hodder in, let's see, 88. When did 8 come out? That was 89, 90, something like. Either way, we ain't had Kane Hodder since part 8.
I was hella young when those movies came out, so I couldn't tell you.
We should have got him. We had the last 2 seats, midnight showing part 8. We were right down at the front, and the guy beside me the whole time was like this.
Oh God! What am I watching?
Yeah, that was great. I remember when he knocked dude's head off on the roof. Everybody busted out laughing. Folks, again, that was another when the movie theaters were packed. Everybody had a good time. Everybody liked the screams, and the anticipation just made the movie that much better.
Yep.
And man, I wish we could bring that back. Hollywood, you want to bring that back? You want to make Friday the 13th great again?
That's right.
You put Kane Hodder's name on that movie, and I guarantee you're going to fill the damn theaters again.
Exactly.
That's what we all want. I mean, look, Mears did a good job, and Kurtzinger, I mean, whatever. Look, Kurtzinger did what he could. The director's the one that made damn Jason dumb and slow.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Kurtzinger still got screwed out of it because
Right.
at the very end, at the most iconic scene of the film, the build-up when he's walking out of the lake with Freddy's head, that wasn't even Kurtzinger. He got screwed out of the deal. That was Doug Tate.
Damn.
Kane said so himself in an interview. He said, Ken even got screwed out of the damn movie. The most iconic fucking scene of that movie, the one that everybody talked about.
Yep.
And you couldn't get him back. You just decided to throw someone else in the damn costume. And he played it through the whole movie except for the most iconic scene. You put
Right.
somebody else in it. That director, Ronnie, you are the dumbest son of a bitch on the face of the fucking planet.
Yeah,
and I hope to God I get to talk to you one day. Because not only am I going to talk to you.
And there's the blood pressure.
We're going to save that, folks.
Yeah.
For another damn time.
Yeah, really.
Either way, well, this debate has gone on. Let's see. What was the original one that we lost?
An hour and some change. Yeah.
Hour and 10. So okay. We lasted about an hour and 10 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we had to re-record this because we lost the other. We ain't going to lose this one.
Bum bum bum.
The wife loses this one. She's fired. Ladies, sarcasm in the background, ladies and gentlemen. We did not hear this. Okay, folks, we're getting ready to cut out of here. Not to mention, because we got to get out of here, the Rousey and Carano fight is coming up on Netflix here. And, oh, shit, the main card's going to be in an hour. Oh, shit, I think it's already started, too. All right, folks, look, we're going to get out of here.
That's right.
We hope you enjoyed the Great Crystal Lake debate, folks.
Yes, it was fun.
We'll get back on this definitely after October 15th, and we'll bring you our presentation of the first episode to see how that goes. But either way, thank you again for your likes, for your support. Keep it going. Please keep it going. We love each and every one of you, and we thank each and every one of you for your support. It helps keep us going, and it will continue to help kids. So please keep spreading the word.
Yes.
Liking, sharing, subscribing, all that good stuff. We love you all, and take care of yourselves. We will see you next time.